Roxy, you gonna help me, or are you just gonna lay in the shade? Huh? You gonna help me? Alright, welcome back to Do It Myself Garage. I have a trampoline to assemble. I believe this is a Walmart special called Plexalife. I'll put a link in the description if I can find it. Otherwise, let's get going. Apparently it's pretty straightforward. You have the outside ring, C1, C2, C1, C2 all the way around. Then you have F1 and F2, which are the legs. One has a anchor support, I believe is what that is. Every other one, so it'd be F1, F2 all the way around, and they're all connected by G on the legs. So let's get started. It says you might need 2 people to get it connected, so I might have to call a friend to help me do the final stuff on this. But let's see if we can get some of this assembled. Alright, I guess I wasn't supposed to do the circle first, supposed to do the legs first, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, so I was supposed to do the legs, then the part on the ground, but I'll go do that right now and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about a slot, and I'll show you here. So these legs have a slot in them and a hole in them, okay? So the slot lines up with the bolt hole in the other piece. Then when you come over here and you go to put it on here, well, that bolt hole has to line up with the slot that's in the outer ring, so it's got to face this way. So now that will bolt together once that's lifted up. And I already messed up because every other one of these is supposed to be one of these guys. So let's get another one put together. And repeat. So you want the same thing you want with these, you want them every other one. So make sure you kind of space that out. They probably only go together one way by the time you're done. But if they do go together more than one way, I guarantee I would be the one to figure it out. Alright, I got all the legs assembled. Let's see if I can get them all under here by myself. Otherwise I'll have to call for some help. Alright, so I got all the screws in except for this one. It's got a big old booger right on the corner of the hole right there. Hard to point with gloves on, but it's got a big old goober there. So let me see if I can go fix that in the garage. Alright. 5/16, 18. Tap, and I don't know that I really tapped the threads, but I got the goober out of the top, and it went together just fine now. All right, so the rest of this is supposed to be pretty straightforward. Just put the springs in there. They didn't come with any hold downs. I don't see any hold downs for the ground. So I'm gonna go get some tent stakes when I get done here. Stake this to the ground, otherwise I'm gonna have a giant kite in the yard. All right, so there's a hook in here for pulling the springs. I'm gonna have to look to see if the skinny, one end is fat, one end is tightly curled. See which end is which. Been a long time since I was on a trampoline. Can I go jump to bottom and back up? I doubt it. Let's try it. Oh, don't! Oh. Help! Okay, so it does not come with a ladder. So you'll have to come up with something to get on here and off of here. All right, so I pretty much have all these wrong. Thought they were all the same, but they're not. So you'll have some that have the hole on one end and nothing on the other. Those are the tops. The ones that go on the bottom have the knob on one end and a hole on the other. Knob goes down, or that hole goes down so it can go into here. And then the end that has the knob goes into the other one that there's no hole on this end, but there's a spot for the lock here. You just align that up, and that little lock will pop out just like that. And the foam can go over that. You're good to go. Once I start doing this, I'm not going to be able to show you. So these smaller clips, these go on the bottom. They hook in right here. They hook in the basically where the springs are. They hook inside of here. And that's what holds the safety net on. So right in here, that part. And then the bigger buckle, I gotta undo that. That's not where it goes yet. The bigger buckle here, this one is the one that hooks to the top inside of these guys. Come here. These go inside of here, and that's what holds the top part of this. That'll hold the top part of the net. So, and then you adjust this for the tightness. So, you can just slide that out. So now I gotta flip this open and find the door, because I want the entrance to be right over here. So now I gotta find the door to this thing. kind of forgot to film the tail end of this. It looks like I did a lot, but there really wasn't that much left. This enclosure part is actually really easy. All you do is you just clip them in there. I just clip them into the springs. That's what it showed in the instructions. And then this thing goes up. It has a couple extra little buckles here for when, you know, when you're not using it, to kind of keep the stress off that zipper. And then to put it up, so basically I anchored the bottom all the way around with the door in the middle to start. And then you just lift that up there with the plastic thing, the plastic top cap, and just drop it in the pipe. Now I'm about 5'10", and it was a little bit of a stretch for me, but I got it. So if you're shorter, you might have a little problem doing that. You could attach it to, you could detach these and push them up, or get a friend that's a little taller. But other than that, that really wasn't that big of a problem to put them in there. When you're standing near the edge, you really don't sink down that much into the trampoline. So getting those in there was pretty easy. The only thing that a little disappointed is there's absolutely no anchors. So I went and bought some anchors like for holding down a dog leash. I'm going to put 3 of those with some bungees just to kind of keep it in place so a light wind doesn't blow it over. I mean, it's fairly heavy, but it is a big surface area. And then the other thing is there is no steps. Now, for an adult to get in here, not a problem. For kids, that's going to be a bit of a struggle. I guess that's up to you. If you don't want the kids in there, then yeah, no step. Make it a little harder for them to get in there. Anybody else that's 5 foot or taller, they can get in there. My daughter was able to get in there and try it out last night. So grandkids will be here later today, and they're going to have a blast with this. So overall, the assembly was good. I did it single person, an adult. Nothing too physical to do it, just some coordination and some patience. And oh, that screwdriver that they sent, yeah, I went and got a bigger screwdriver. That was absolutely horrible, the screwdriver they sent with the set. Went and got a longer one, got a better reach, got a better grip on the screws. I feel like it went together pretty darn good. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. I haven't been doing very many assembly videos and stuff like this lately, but this one, we decided to get the grandkids a trampoline, so they ought to love this. And it went together pretty good. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye.